Namaste, salutations, and greetings. It's Monday. You made it through the worst day of the week. Congratulations, and welcome everybody to Mondays with Master Roachee and Momma. We've got a great show set up for you tonight, don't we?
Yeah, sure.
Don't we?
Sure.
Don't we?
I'm a little busy.
Yeah, you're always You're always just a little.
I know.
Busy. Always. Well, I don't know about you, but you know what I am digging on tonight? I am digging on some snub nose from Elevated STL. I started smoking this on last Thursday. And what I am doing is I'm smoking one single strain for a week, and I'm giving a review on it a week later. So tune in on Thursday nights to Master Roachee's Reefer Review with Master Roachee. Hello, Dawn. And check out what I think of Snub Nose from Elevated STL. I tell you what, I dig these guys from Elevated STL. I had some of their Gary Payton before.
Yeah, we hung out with them and vended with them.
In fact, we had a booth right next to them, so it's
for a couple events because we were doing They were next to us every time for 3 events, 4 events.
Yeah. So it's been really enjoyable to get to try some of their stuff. And this is provided to me from Permanent Gardens or Permanent Farms. It's a test garden, test grow. So I want to give a big shout out to Permanent Farms.
Yes.
Well, have you been busy or have you not been busy?
Today I was kind of busy. Today's the first day I was actually feeling okay.
Feeling okay?
So today was the first day.
How do you feel?
No, not feeling like that.
Oh, not feeling like that.
I think I caught the flu, honestly. And so today was the first day that I was feeling okay. And I got up and did some chores, did some housework, walked to the post office, walked to the store, mailed some stuff out.
Well, you know what? I took this weekend off. I didn't do
I know.
This weekend. So a rare for
I
me,
know.
I needed the break.
I know all about it.
I needed the break, so it's getting back on it. Good evening, Wayne Cruz. Hello. You know, we always just have beautiful people on this show, and we've got a beautiful guest tonight. We've had him on the Thursday night show, but Thursday nights get really crazy because his show runs right in front of ours, and it just didn't work out well. But we have tonight, and I don't know how many titles can we hang on
Clayton.
On Clayton, this gentleman. He is the owner of
Organics.
Third Eye Organics, and you know he has the biochar, which is kind of what he is known for. He is also co-owner of the Irish Fest, which is it is going to be great. I can't wait. We are going to all be there. So I tell you what, without further ado, let's bring on this beautiful person that's going to hang out and chill with us tonight, Clayton NEIDIGH. Lovely Psycho, hello. Namaste.
Hey.
How are you this evening, Clayton?
I'm doing good, brother and sister. How are you guys doing this evening?
We're doing well.
Doing beautiful, my friend. Doing beautiful. Thank you for taking time out of your hellacious schedule, I might put it, to come and join us for a while tonight.
No problem. Always excited to come and see you guys and talk. And we're just really excited here in Missouri and Kansas City area to have all you guys out for Irish Fest.
We're excited.
We are really excited. Now, we were talking backstage because I know that Crystal has some growing questions for you.
I do.
I want to talk more about Irish Fest and the clones for vets because, I mean, being a vet, that comes close to my heart. And then also, I want to talk to you a little bit about what we were talking about backstage. And that's the different vibes. And because you're a good one to put some of this in perspective, because you were out where it all originally started, and you're seeing how things are coming around, evolving.
There you go.
In the Midwest, especially Missouri. Hello, Kaya. Oh, there is that squirrel on acid. I love her.
Good evening, Kaya.
Oh,
That's awesome. We got a lot of cool people popping on.
Yeah.
I'm multitasking that. I was a little bit prepared. I got everything now.
I love it. I love it. So, what do you kind of see, or what's the best? What's the best part you see of the West Coast coming into Missouri, and are you seeing any of the negative stuff from out there that's starting to filter in also?
Well, out here, we were kind of talking. Missouri, the show me state is no joke. I mean, and I've traveled a lot of states, and of course, I go to growers, I go to large grows, and I meet growers over the last decade or so, and they've been growing. Well, you get out this way more, and there's been a lot of growers, outside and hidden, and this, that, and the other, guerrilla growing. But once Missouri got the okay to grow their own, some of these people just went buck nutty on it. I have met some growers here that are turning out stuff that I wouldn't want to compete against.
Yeah.
Every one of them that's been calling for that I talked to during the last month or so, they're bringing their baddest nugs to try and choke you guys up. I promise.
Well, you know what, and that's the things that kind of drives me crazy at events. I mean, I love it because people want me to try a lot of their stuff and all, and they will come and they will give me a nug or they'll do this or do that, but they don't tell me what strain it is. I mean, they don't tell me hardly anything, and a lot of times I'm lucky to get their name. It's like, man, this is really good. I wish I knew who grew it and what it was.
And then when he gets home, he's like pulling out little cellophane baggies of weed, and he's like, I don't even know who this came from.
Yeah, and but yeah, I mean, some of the stuff that I've got at some of the Missouri events is right up there with some of the best stuff I've smoked, around the country.
Yeah, I am. We're in a. You guys probably know the Brothers Grimm seeds, the Trailer Park Boy breeders, the Campanellas. Amazing power couple. I love them guys, and just to see that, like with their grow off. I mean, there's a lot of people in this grow off from all over the place, and it's amazing to see how many Missouri growers stepped up, and they're in it.
Yeah,
and I'm like, get it, you guys,
So since we are talking about growing,
okay. See, she can't wait, Clayton.
Well, no, because he's talking about growing. Because we're talking about growing in Missouri.
She will forget.
No.
She will forget.
So my question is, how much different is it growing in Missouri as opposed to growing in Washington State?
Oh, different. It was like moving to a new country. I'm not even playing. It is the bugs that are here. That's what you got to really understand, especially, I mean, even indoor, because we're all outside. We have friends that are climbing in trees, cutting trees, moving cattle, all this. So your outdoor bugs do come in. And the fight here against the bugs. See, the problem is unfortunately with all these fields have been sprayed. These bugs have been attacked with everything.
They've been nuked and they're bionic monsters.
The red mites that are here are, I don't like using that word. Let's see. They are almost indestructible. I mean, it's it's a lot different than growing. Like where I was in Washington, I was up high altitude wise, and I was on the East Coast. I lived both sides, out on the coast too, out on the island, but I mainly guerrilla grew and learned to grow on the east side where it's high and it's hot, dry summers, and then I come down here and it's
The humidity
it's
kicks in the
insane.
tush.
But you know, hi Ashley, hi Steve, hi Kiki, Lord Leafside. I'm just going to give a Dustin Wilson. Hello, hello, hello. Tim Butler. Lord Leaf Cycle has some plant sticks and pouches.
Oh, they're freaking phenomenal.
Yeah, and you know, we live in the same place. We live in Indiana, where you're right. The bugs have been blasted by everything that they've known to man, and they just adapt and keep coming back.
Yeah.
But had some real success with Lord Leaf Cycle's products.
His plant pouches, you just hang them on your plant, and they it's all organic, all natural, and we used it on our plum trees outside because we had planted plums this year and we're trying to keep the Japanese beetles off of them, and those plant pouches just turn things around.
Nice. I'd like to check them out. You know, we breed BUGNETIX, which is a 3-in-1 beneficials for your soil. So I got the soil bugs handled,
right?
But you know, the above ground bugs can be.
Well, hi, Rasta Rhino's in the house.
Hi, Rasta.
Rasta's in the house. But I mean, you're really known for biochar. I mean, that and Smashland. I mean, that's kind of your signature thing, and you've helped. I mean, countless small growers and large growers alike with what you're making.
Well, I really want to. I really stoked today. I got an email back because my number one love is cannabis, but I love to teach how to grow your own food. Whether you're in an apartment and you got to do container tomatoes and potatoes and peppers and eggplant, you know, or whether you got a big garden or a previous garden, adding our living biochar to really any medium. And I still tell people this today, you know, even if I quit TO today and I didn't make any more biochar for anybody, I would still make it for my own garden. So,
well, of course you would.
Right.
You know, it saves on watering, you know, especially indoors. It's really nice to get an extra day between watering with that layer of biochar on the bottom. It holds the moisture. It just does what Mother Nature's supposed to do. A forest fire burns, all that carbon and biochar is laying around. It holds just enough moisture even on the hot days because there's no more foliage to cover the sun. So new sproutlets are not going to come up yet. But
oh no, and if you notice, 2-3 years after a forest fire, how much diversity explodes, you know, coming back in that area.
That is, and see, not everybody really watches that, but it you know, they'll just know there was a forest fire and then see it a couple years later and it's grown back. But like I hear it in your voice, you've paid attention to that. And so what I did over the years of working with the biochar is I killed a lot of plants learning because
right?
All biochar is negatively charged. So its whole Mother Nature focus is to charge itself. It offers a microbial home, like a Hilton hotel for the microbes. So they're the first things to move back in after a fire. And then as it rains, over that next year or two, it collects its minerals and nutrients out of the rain. And then those new seedlings start to have food and they pop up. Well, I speed that process up of inoculation, living microbes, 11 different dry nutrients, worm castings that are inoculated with predatory nematodes. I don't say all my ingredients anymore because, you know.
And you shouldn't, you know. Be like the Colonel. Don't reveal the secret ingredient or Coca-Cola. There you go. Keep it locked in a safe.
Yep. Yep. Still keeping it locked up. And but it's amazing. Oh, I got an email today about a homestead expo, homesteaders expo, and they actually contacted me, and I was like, I would absolutely love to. They gave me an hour slot on Saturday and said, bring your booth and this, that, and the other. So I'm packing up. I lived off grid for a while, excuse me, quite a long time. And that's where I learned organics, because I don't have Walmart to run down and grab a bottle of whatever. See, that's, you got to understand that, I overstand that if I have found a bug on my plant and I spent all this money, my wife, we spent all this money on this tent, and I found something, I'm going to go to the store, I'm going to use whatever that dude or lady tells me to use. and what you got to understand is there's so many things that we're not supposed to smoke or eat or
Absolutely. Even the things that people don't realize, like neem oil. Yes, you can use neem oil, but not when you're in flower. You can, you know what I mean? There's so many different little tips and tricks that we all need to like, and that's what we're all here for, is to help each other out.
To help out. I try and teach, like, so say in Washington, right? They started to nail the organics because so worm casting tea is amazing as a foliar spray, correct?
Right.
But you should really only do it once or twice during the vegetative stage. Once you start seeing that flip, or the hours, or you've set the timer, then it's time to let that burn off. And people were still spraying into the flower cycle because the plant's going to take it. It loves it.
Well, yeah, it's going to suck up that new kind of nutrient.
Ecoli and different molds. And so Washington State cut that out, cut the no more foliar sprays. They started a whole bunch of different things like that, but I was never there was no box they could put me in for biochar.
So. All right. I like that. And that's kind of sad because of a few knuckleheads out there, because foliar spray does have its place, and it is good, but you don't need to do it every other day. You don't need to do it once a week. You're exactly right. Once or twice is going to be more than enough for most plants.
If you think of it, you got that beautiful bud, why would you want to spray bug poop on it? Worm poop is bug poop. I mean, it's just like fall when your plants are outside and I'm going to leave it up one more week, and then you get that rain and you come back and them buds are, and they're already soaking wet, full of molds.
Well, and I hate it. It breaks my heart when somebody brings me a beautiful nug. I mean, just pristine, sugary, smells great, and tastes like dog shit. Because either they sprayed it late, they didn't dry it, and something went wrong in their process. But it's a gorgeous plant. But somewhere in the process, they just ruined the whole flavor of it.
Yep, either during the growing, if they sprayed it with something, or the drying and curing process.
Right.
I hate when you get a beautiful bud from somebody, and same like with you. I come home and, hey, babe, okay, look at this. People bring me, and I love it. Don't stop bringing it, because
I'm the same way. Please bring me more.
You get home, too dry, and you're having to throw stuff in it to.
But you're right. I mean, as far as the curing and drying, as far as I'm concerned, that is even more important than how you grow it, how you cure it.
That is the art form. That is the art form. That plant will grow. You could throw it out in your garbage pile in the backyard. I have a grower here that threw away a bunch of stuff, right? They live outside, so they do a burn every once in a while. It's fucking 50 some miles to take it to the dump, so you burn it. And
right.
They had, I'm not kidding, that thing coming out of the dump pile was that big around that stump, and it was every bit of 16 foot tall.
Oh, I believe that.
Not topped, not sprayed, not nothing. And it was solid buds at every node the size of a coffee cup.
Well, think about all the nutrients that were in the ground right there where it was at, you know?
But you can get that plant to that point, but it's the curing and drying, or drying and curing process. And you have to get that is the part. You have
absolutely. And that's what I really try to press upon everybody is, I know, after you get done trimming and you're starting to dry, you get anxious and you want it, but man, take those few extra weeks and do it right. And, have something you're going to be really proud of to share and sell, whatever. But yeah, take your time. It's the most important process of the whole thing is the curing and drying.
So now that you're talking curing and drying, what is your preferred? Do you use like Bovita packs? Do you use Grove bags? What do you use, Clayton?
So I started out my career using Bovita packs. I was with them a long time ago in Vegas, a bunch of different things. And then I started hearing things about like maybe their bags leached stuff out. So it's not that I ever stopped using. I still, if you go and check all my jars, I got Bovita and Boost.
Right.
In my, I was doing a class. We helped open a store here in Missouri, and the Missouri state rep for Boost came and talked to me and said, "Dude, I would love to come to your class." Blah blah. I said, "Dude, bring your table. Come on in." And now he's everywhere now.
Right.
And it's those bags are wonderful, obviously, to keep your plant where it needs to be. It keeps enough moisture in there for inhalation, for smoking, so it's not so bone dry it hurts your throat or.
Right. I don't know. We're glass jar people.
I use I haven't got to use the Grove bags yet. I'm actually kind of talking with them because I'm like, hey, you guys, I grow a little bit of pot. Can you guys give me a couple bags? I'm not going to buy bags to put my pot in. Last bags I ever put my pot in were paper bags, and that was
paper bags. Or sandwich bags to get rid of it.
Yeah, a lot of paper bags.
There's Ziploc bags here. And they even got colored ones. I love it. They even got colored ones.
Our preferred method has always been, and this is going to sound dumb. It's cheaper to go buy a $3 or $4 gallon jar of pickles and scrub that jar and use it than, plastic or anything else. We prefer the big glass gallon jars.
I remember the days of, the grocery store paper bags folded over, a couple of slots and a piece of bread thrown in them.
People forget getting the brickweed, and we put it over the strainer and over the stove with the. Boy, what a gnarly smell! I remember. You still smell that seed, stem, hair,
everything.
Anything that was packed into those damn things. It's like you could smell the runner's body odor on it.
Oh God! Yeah. Oh, they don't. Yeah, people do. And that's you see a lot of memes online about the good old days, looking for weed, dealing with this different and strange people that you had to go see to get it, and coming home with more stems and seeds than bud, and those were the fun days, and actually they're still kind of here in Indiana because we have no laws of.
We are illegal.
Yeah, we are completely illegal. So you still get a lot of that here in Indiana.
I mean, not so much because most people just drive across the state line.
Yeah, now about any direction you go in Indiana, you're going to run into a dispensary at some point.
So, yeah.
But yeah, it's really, really cool. I'll tell you what, we are going to be coming right back, and when we get back, let's talk about Irish Fest.
All right.
And what's coming up because that's going to be big fun. All right, I think we are going to take a musical
interlude.
A musical interlude with some. It's Mendo Dope Night.
Dope Night.
So we are going to be playing a lot of Mendo Dope. So, well, let's spin.
And we're looking for music, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we're always looking for music, comedians to play guts and stuff on the show. So if you know any working comedians or bands,
I'll have somebody for you.
Yeah,
hook them up.
Hippie Steve sent me a clip that I think we're going to be running on Thursday night. So that's going to be exciting. But yes, we're always looking to do this now. I got to put out before Mendo Dope now.
Oh, okay.
Because the man behind the magic man.
Oh,
Sir Steve-O is our engineer or producer tonight. We always love to give some love out to Sir Steve-O. Oh yeah. Come on. Pass it up. And if you don't know what these are, then I don't know what's wrong with you. These are the Terp sticks from Sir Steve-O.
Amazing.
And this is the cherry pie. I tell you what, it broke me of my Carmex addiction. Yes, it did. And now I am a Terp stick guy through and through. Check them out. Go to growfam.com and get your Terp sticks. Right on. Well, enough of that. So let's roll some Mendo Dope, Steve-O. Black cat ear.
Lace up your boots. Come walk with me through the garden. Planters of the tree. Man, dope. All I'm seeing is green. Evening shift when the moon is out. Yeah, we got green eclipse on my cruise en route. Man, I got an ocean of green. Walking through this field is a dream. See them Project Power 12-footers, October lean. Harvest season, terpenes got me fiending to try. Surf these canopies of colas, got one thing on my mind. Roll up, hold up, I got some hash to lace inside. So many grams that we should try. It's like a cup when we get high. Gripping these fiskers and clipping these toppers. We them legacy farmers, not the imposters. Cannot conquer us, we here to stay. Blaze up that kill. I'm a mountain boy from Mendocino, raised on that hill. Plant so big you don't even know which branch to cut first. And I promise when it's dry we'll smoke it, it's gonna make your lungs burst. Right back to work, we going hard with the team. Under the stars with sticky fingers, all I'm seeing is green. All I see is green, all I see is green. All I see is green, all I see is green. I got flavors, I got phenos, resin sticky clean. Just wanna sleep, don't wake me up, I'm in a field of dreams. All I see is green, all I see is green. All I see is green, all I see is green. I got flavors, I got phenos, resin sticky clean. Just wanna sleep, don't wake me up, I'm in a field of dreams. Phenos, flavors. Terp so loud, we pissing off the neighbors. Don't talk to weed haters, I got resin in layers. Fresh froze, ice cold, straight blown, puff coat. Smoking we heavy blazers. Medicated I am when I'm breaking weed off the stem. Filling totes with all this dope and I ain't seeing an end. We don't follow the trends, we grow our own. Grassroots started from seed, we ain't no clones. I plant in volcano mounds and I harvest lava. Breaking down a sticky cola, then I roll up in a grabba. OG ganja farmer, still growing them trees. Top of the pear tree ladder, chopping at frosty greens. Microscoping this resin up on a terrace. This living soil, organic grown, you can't compare it. Chemical cultivators hiding they flowers and berries. We come through with that sun-grown gold, 24 carats. All I see is green, all I see is green. All I see is green, all I see is green. I got flavors, I got phenos, resin sticky clean. Just wanna sleep, don't wake me up, I'm in a field of dreams. All I see is green, all I see is green. All I see is green, all I see is green. I got flavors, I got phenos, resin sticky clean. Just wanna sleep, don't wake me up, I'm in a field of dreams. All I see is green, all I see see is green. All I 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 see is green.
Yeah, you could be the greatest, you could be the best. You could be the King Kong banging on your chest. You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You could stop the God, go banging on his door. You could throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rock. You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you gon' find yourself. Standing in the Hall of Fame.
Wow, Bean Dango, who was that? That was Mendo Dope, brother, and all I see is green. You know what? We are going to have more of Mendo coming up through the show, and they are, I believe, going to be playing at KC Canafest
Yes, they are.
this year. So come out and see Mendo and the boys.
That was where we met them the first time.
The first time, that is where we met them.
Yeah.
Just a great group of fellas. You definitely want to meet them. But before we get to Canafest, something that's even bigger, and I tell you what, it's going to be fun. It's going to be the Irish Fest. I'm a little Irish.
I'm a lot Irish.
I'm a lot Irish. Okay, I go with that.
I'm a lot Irish. You're Irish.
I'm a lot Irish.
I'm a lot Irish. You're Irish.
That's right.
What do you think of that?
Well, you don't have to be Irish to enjoy Irish.
That's for sure. That is for sure. So you have, I mean, just kind of run us through what's going to be going on for 3 days. I mean, this isn't just a single day event.
No, it's not. It'll be a three-day event. Saturday, March 15th, in Kansas City, Missouri. The West Bottoms, the historical West Bottoms, which you've seen the video that you guys had on a minute ago, had Incline 9 and some of the Blip building on it. I mean, the buildings down there are amazing. I like driving into the cities where the buildings are 100-and-some-year-old brick, you know, and it's pretty neat. So Saturday, the 15th, we'll have the Emerald Circle. Irish Fest is filled, so there's 3 parts. So one side has coffee and alcohol, one side is vendors, and the other side is smoking. So
I'm gonna hang out with Irish coffee.
You can take your choices. You know what I mean. You get out of the smoke tent. You want to go visit some vendors, or you go into the other side. We're gonna have amazing. We have an amazing group of VIPs that we call the Emerald Circle. Thank you for accepting. You could have easily said no.
Thank you for the invitation. And I mean, I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy to say no to such a party. Wait a minute. Say no to
any party.
So you guys will have your chance during, every hour or so. We'll put you up on stage and you'll have your moment. We'll get that mapped out so hey, at roughly 3:10, I got to be over there and put the joint down. That's all. Other than that, I want you to have fun. I want it's Irish Fest is a connecting. It has snowballed over the last few years so good that Jay Yancey, which is my other partner, Ashley had to step aside for a while, and Jay and another one of our friends, they have Slap Nasty Entertainment, which is Nasty Glass and Slappy put together. They do Mud Fest, summer bashes to concerts. I mean, they're doing all kinds of things, and you can always find those on my website. But anyhow, we kind of had a last meeting, and we were like, we've had so much problem with Eventbrite and trying to keep things up and this, that, and the other. Why don't we just make the damn event? And we went, well, free sounds amazing, but if you don't
Yeah.
charge a ticket, it's not a private event.
Oh, right on.
You know, so we went as low as the lowest Eventbrite would take was $5 a ticket. So we put it at $5
Hey.
a ticket.
You know what? I mean, you could charge $5 at the gate.
Oh, I think they are.
Yeah, and not even do tickets.
No, you want pre-sales. I mean,
Come on.
We got some pre-sales up there, and
yeah.
you can use a promo code. For hashtag Tio or hashtag Slappy. I think it's kind of open. I believe you don't even have to use it, but it's kind of cool if you want to use it because me and Slappy will be in a competition at the end of the season.
To see who sells more.
Right. So now, you've got a crazy ass now, and this is something I was blown away with because I did not realize how open the city of Kansas City was to cannabis. You know, I thought great that they're having the the Irish Fest and stuff, but Kansas City has really embraced this to the point where you have a float in the Irish or the
St. Patrick's Day parade.
Yes, that.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. It was amazing. You know, it took all three of us to do that. We had to go down as a team to the giant library in downtown Kansas City where they have the meetings at for the city councils there, the St. Patrick's Day. Some of them people have been on that board of St. Patrick's Day for like 50 some years. You know, they've been on that for a while. Everybody was amazing to us. Everybody there from, you know, the grandmas that were blowing up balloons, making them into animals, to the Shriners, they wanted to come and talk to the three people about green, and it was amazing. They made an exception for us because up until then they pretty much, you know, we even I think we beat out some of the Cali parades in being able to get a cannabis float into the parade. I mean, that's
right. Now, yeah. Now, what exactly? Now, do the floats have to be approved, or just the group approved?
No. So you as an entity have to be approved before they even look at your parade float. So there's parameters to this parade. This is a nationally, worldwide televised event. So they're not just going to let everybody, you know what I mean? They got to do some research and stuff. And so you meet with them, but then you have to apply, you have to enter your float. Last year, we built the float in my garage. I had like 20, 30 people here 3 or 4 times. We got everything built. It was great. A lot of work, too much work. I got just too much springtime for me almost, and I got to get ready for springtime. I don't have weeks and weeks to build on that. So this year, our buddy Danny from Nasty Glass, which you guys got a VIP smoke sesh there too when you come, that we're going to hit that place too. When he kind of got excited about it and wanted to do it, because he's like, yeah, I want to ride the float. And well, Danny is like, you know, I'm kind of hippie mountain cool, but Danny just does it like just a ball hair, you know, tighter. He's got bigger glasses, you know. Sometimes you get focused like this. Danny's like, but what about? And so like, he came up with this idea. He's like, has the St. Patrick's Day parade ever had a monster truck in it? I stopped and looked at him like, how the shit are we going to fit on a monster truck, man? I mean, I guess you sit in the back of the trunk or whatnot, but he's like, no. He's like, I got access to a pontoon monster truck.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Danny, if you can pull it off, let's do it. And he kind of took the reins, and it's going to be It'd be a blast. It's getting so big that we may put a 10-man team on another Irish themed, what we were going to do, the original float.
Yeah.
We may end up throwing a team on there because so many people, we did charge a little bit because so you pay to get in the float entry. Then there's all these other little things that we got nailed with. And besides that, he's bringing a monster truck. So like, yeah, that'll cost a little bit more. I understand. You got to pay to play, right? You want to bring the biggest boat in the marina, you're going to pay the biggest docking fee. So
Yep.
So, and tickets, so many people are interested in getting tickets for it that we had a really badass idea. So we may have 2 floats in the same float, but we're judged. So they do judge you. You are judged on your 12-foot tall, leprechaun stilt walkers and everything else that we may have in the mix.
Oh, man, that is going to be so much fun. But we are up against a musical break once again, and we are going to be slinging some more Mendo Dope. Yes, we are. And this is Goat by Dope. Roll it.
By Mendo Dope.
By Mendo Stevo.
Mendo Dope.
Mendo Dope.
Are you high?
No. We'll
Are
give
you-
you that idea.
Are you?
Wake 'em up, Tracks.
On the ganja go, feeling like the greatest of all time. Get you high with this dope rhyme, teaching cultivation worldwide. On the ganja go, I'ma get you high with this dope rhyme. On the ganja go, feeling like the greatest of all time. Get you high with this dope rhyme, teaching cultivation worldwide. On the ganja go, I'ma get you high with this dope rhyme. I've been growing for over a decade. Build brands, helped y'all get paid. Full term, sun-grown, high grade. Mendo, the hills I was raised. Did it all on our own, self-made. Glass shards, the emerald tri-flame. I'm the ganja goat, I microscope the dope. And yo nose is the only thing that grows y'all just like Pinocchio's. You never had toast stacked on top of toast. The only time you ever seen a field of dreams is when you sipped the lean and fell asleep. You had the green but woke up in the sheets. I'ma teach these cats how to grow some weed. I don't use no chemicals, got CBD instead of pills. Get THCA straight from Gill. No, I won't change, I keep it real. Let's crack the seal on this. Jar smells like an orange peel in this. Roll it, light it, now we feeling this. Crystal shining, now we healing this. Pain that I had is gone. Say what I had in the bag was wrong. Then I grew up and I found out what I had in my backpack and the bag was bomb. Tell him move on if he ain't down. Dank what I'm passing round. Born in a ganja town, every year I plant new seeds in the ground. On the ganja go, feeling like the greatest of all time. Get you high with this dope rhyme, teaching cultivation worldwide. On the ganja go, I'ma get you high with this dope rhyme. On the ganja go, feeling like the greatest of all time. Get you high with this dope rhyme, teaching cultivation worldwide. On the ganja go, oldie, I'ma get you high with this dope rhyme. Yo, I'ma gas on this. Write my rap with hash on this. Fingerprints of resin, I'm representing ganja farmer back on this. Been growing that dank and I'm pushing that top rank straight from the outlaw scene. I'ma break this down like enzymes in the soil from the alfalfa seeds. SSTs, brew with ease, grew the trees, who taught ya? Sticky smelling like lemon squeezed on all this good green ganja. If it ain't terpy, don't want ya. I got too much varieties to choose, all green shock ya. I'm one of the best to ever do it. Got laced by the ones who led the movement. Set trends on the world the way we grew it. Ask P did it, just how we do it. Some more of it when I roll this potent dope in it. Shakes your focus, hold it in and choke. Real we culture what I spoke and I teach this technique coast to coast. Let's toast. We don't brag, but we do got enough fresh weed in December to fill up Santa Claus bag. I'ma go bad if I ain't got no smoke. Shit, I'ma jump out in the field, start chewing on plants, don't trip on me, I'm the ganja go. Feeling like the greatest of all time. Get you high with this dope rhyme, teaching cultivation worldwide. On the ganja go, I'ma get you high with this dope rhyme. On the ganja go, feeling like the greatest of all time. Get you high with this dope rhyme, teaching cultivation worldwide. On the ganja go, I'ma get you high with this dope rhyme.
State of gold music.
And we're back. That was Mindo Dope with Ganja Goat. One job.
This show is brought to you by Master Roachee's Garden. MasterRoachee'sGarden.com.
Where you can check out all of our fine CBD tinctures and other products. And remember, all of our products are third-party tested. Yeah, right there. That is the beard oil. Thank you, brother, for that shot right there. Our beard oil, our tinctures, and everything that we have is third-party tested.
Our beard oil is not third-party tested.
Our beard oil is not third-party tested, but everything else is. So you know exactly what you're getting. Maddie G, tagging Wayne, Justin. Hello, all, and welcome this evening. Now, I tell
might
you,
not be third-eye tested or third-party tested, but it is third-eye tested.
hey, it's third
Well,
eye
I hope
tested.
you like it because that's the one product that I still make at home is our beard oil.
Yep, that is still small batched at home.
Which reminds me, I've got to bottle some beard oil.
You should. That would be good.
I need to before we go to Missouri because I want to take some beard oil with and can't do it if I don't bottle it.
No, JC Jarrett. Now, Clayton, something else that you are involved with that is really near and dear to my heart, and I want to thank you because there's more people stepping up in other states, but nobody's doing what you're doing, and that's 1,000 clones for veterans. And it's not just a clone; it's much more than that. So, brother, tell me what you're doing to help out my brothers and sisters.
So, there's like you, there's time that fan sitting in your room staring at the plants is needed. It kind of resets whether you're outside or indoors. PTSD is a real thing, and you really everybody watches movies and all that, but to actually close your eyes and picture stuff that you've seen on movies, but know you were the one that was there, the smells, so long story short, cannabis helps vets. It's hard because a lot of, it's so federally illegal. So a lot of veterans are worried about losing their pay or their medical. So it's hard, but there is a point in a veteran's life where they may get to be able to a medical license, and as long as they don't find out, you can smoke. So I have always, for a long time, I can't remember, it was probably 7 or 8 years ago, I had High Times out to my farm in Washington. They came out, brought their trailer with a concert, it folded out with stage, and we did clones for vets. And I think that day, my farm, we handed out close to 200 clones to vets. So that just started something for me. But I really got sanctioned in Washington. I really started getting hit as far as MySpace and Facebook. And, we just really started getting hit. And so it came on more of the down low. And people knew me over the years, so they would call, hey, I got a veteran, he's an amputee, or how can you,
Right on.
we come in and we help teach them how to grow. No, it's not just a plant, like you said. It's far beyond that. I have sponsors that are coming out of the woodwork, fish shit. That they want to give a bottle of fish shit to every veteran in the United States. So I mean,
oh man, I love fish shit. That's one thing that I did use on a pretty regular basis. Illinois Bud Lovers is a disabled vet, and he's talking about how PTSD is real and lives with it daily.
Just so these guys out there, these vets know,
And it's not just guys. There's plenty of
women
our
too. But
ladies.
you guys don't. If you ever feel overwhelmed, do not hesitate to reach out. Master Roachee will talk to you guys. I'm sure Clayton would. Any of you vets that are ever having an issue, feel free to reach out. You're not alone.
No, you're not. And I always have time for a brother or sister. Reach out to me, and if I can't help, we'll find somebody that can help.
Yep.
Absolutely.
100%. We're always thank you for bringing up the Clones for Vets. We're both vets, and it's important. It's important to remember and to help them out, because coming back to daily life is not the same.
No.
Yeah, they do so much to prepare you when you go in with basic training. There should be a 6 to 8 week exit program to help get your mind back to that civilian mindset, because it's like your papers are signed, here's your ticket, or you
go back to
your
the
bus
birthday party at the neighbor's house.
Yeah, you can take off now. See you later. And it's
and in your brain, you want to. I want to go home and
Right.
hug my kids and my woman and my mom and my dad, my little brother. You want to, so you don't ever think about that. But that exit program, I've heard that brought up in a lot of conversations, a lot of veteran meetings. It should be something, because as much as, yes, I want to go home too, stepping back into that next morning, getting up with screaming kids wanting a bowl of cereal, onto, I've got to get to the bus, we got to get the kids here, or I've got to, you instantly start thinking about, I got to get a job. You haven't even got your last paycheck yet from the military.
Right.
You're already thinking, I have to take care of my family. So
Hello, William Brewer.
giving that time, that would be a great idea.
Yeah, I think that's something, that they should focus on, because I honestly think if there was a program like that, and then, if you're going back, well, we're going to get you already in touch with the people back in your area. So, when you do get back, you're starting to get those connections. You have that instead of, see you later. And I think that would cut down on a lot of the suicides.
I think back in the day they had the VFWs, and that was kind of the place to go for vets when, the problem is a lot of vets are trying to stay away from alcohol. So the VFW isn't really a place to go. I think they need to establish some sort of meeting place for veterans. And I think that would be a start. That
would be the Davis Club turned me into an alcoholic.
Right.
And I'm not a very cool alcoholic.
No.
I'm just saying.
Me neither. Me neither. Hello, nobody. Right on. No, I tell you what, I think that is a fantastic program, and you're doing it again here in Missouri. Now, is that going to be at Canna Fest, or is that going to be at Irish Fest?
We'll be at both.
Right.
Usually I have the Clones for Vets set up in the TO booth just because I'm there, and we have some amazing grows that have stepped up, and I'm just not just handing out clones from everybody, you know what I mean, because I can have issues like we discussed earlier. I got to see your grow. I got to know that you're doing things right. A lot of veterans are on medications when they come back, or they're injured and they're on medications. We don't need to add more chemicals to their body.
Absolutely.
We need to reduce those medications, because over prescribing is a real problem.
Well, it is, because if you think about it, if they give you enough pills every month, you're not going to call and complain and cause them cause them to get a mark on their doctor's resume. I had this guy complain because his leg, his leg is in Afghanistan and he's here and that shit hurts, and he doesn't need all those pills. I mean, to the technology that's come along with Clones for Vets, we make FICO, Dab and Daddies and the Green Angel Network. I distribute FICO everywhere, and the technology of the machine, it's long past the time of a double boiler almost burning your RSO or your FICO down to nothing. I have a digital machine now. I literally watched the last little Everclear bubble come out.
I love it.
And with that,
my FICO smells like the plants. If I do it with a single plant,
you can also save your alcohol too, can't you? Some of it.
Oh, that's the best part because I purchased
Right.
so much alcohol in my life, and I'm not a drinker, but it's amazing to be able to reclaim so much of that
Right.
alcohol. And then the great USA said, "Hey, by the way, you can have these people deliver alcohol to your front door. You ain't even got to go and buy it at the store." So that's how people donate now. And I
Right.
really, any of you guys feel up to it and want to message me afterwards, we do need alcohol. I'm running this machine nonstop. The flour is amazing that we've gotten donated recently, but alcohol, we do reclaim a lot of it, but I am running this machine nonstop. So you do lose a little bit of it. But you can send alcohol right to people's doors now. You know, I'm sure they'll have pot like that someday too. But
Well,
And so that's the Green Angel Network, right? And that's you and nothing but homegrown, right?
we're
Letitia
we're the northern, I guess, northern Missouri. A lot of the
Right.
crew is in Joplin.
Right.
Don Winkler, Jenny Oakley, Jen Gall. There's a whole bunch of people in the Green Angel Network. There's actually like
you
3
guys are doing-
programs that I help out with now.
you guys are doing amazing things.
It's the people that I get to meet, you know, over these years, making FICO, you know, you got to say goodbye to a lot of people that you meet and you love, and that's a hard part of it, but I wouldn't change it for the world, because quality of life, if I'm told I got 3 months to live, I'm not going to do it on a bunch of opioids in my bed.
No.
No, you want to live.
You
Well,
see, my best friend, one of my best friends, absolutely, Chris Chaos, Johnny Panici, Davin Daddies, you know, they enjoyed their life up until the last week. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's how I want to go. I mean, everybody's got their own choices and this, that, and the other.
Well,
but I want to eat
Absolutely.
pizza the last week. I want to have a steak. And
I hate to
some
cut you
pizza.
off, but we're going to have you back another show, Clayton, because it is that time of night where we have to say good night.
Whew, I talk a lot. I'm sorry.
No, it was a great conversation.
But
Absolutely.
before we let you go, before you say goodbye, tell everybody how they can reach out to you, find out more about these programs, get to Irish Fest. Tell them everything. Lay it out, my friend.
Well, first off, I'd love for you guys to go to TORganics.com. That's my website. I hope to have Master Roachee's garden on that soon. We still got to talk. I definitely we're lining up some TO approved, you know, other types of products that we also have on there. But if you want to grow organic and you want it easier than what you think, then go to torganics.com. Everything is explanatory on my labels that tell you how to use. We have teas to biochars, BUGNETIX. Get your grow on, and you can find us at another one. It's HiversFest.com. If you're going to come down, get your ticket ahead of time, because if you got the ticket and you show up, then you're not waiting in the line to purchase your ticket.
Right.
That's the bonus to getting your ticket ahead of time. You'll have a different line to get into. And, you know, please come down March 15th, 16th, and 17th. Thanks out to Incline and Blip Roasters, Slappy, Nasty Glass, all you guys, Sugar High, Casey Canifest, all everybody's going to be there. We're all doing these shows together to make them big, because I'm
Right.
tired of going to a show and seeing 10 people all day. I did not drive 3.5 hours to go say hi to 10 people. I will, don't get me wrong, but it's better when I'd like to say hi to 100 people or 1,000.
Absolutely.
Right. Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
come down, and thank you, Sandra, for putting those up. The Clones for Vets. We are a Facebook page group. Get in now, because we will be making that private. I can't have computer warriors messing up that. You could take down Clayton, you could take down TO, but the Clones for Vets, really, I help a lot of patients through that. And so, and like I said, HiversFest.com, TO Organics. Get your grow on. Message us. Indoor, outdoor. Always. We do consults. We do consults like this too. Thank you guys for having us on tonight, Master
Thank you
Roachee,
for coming on.
Momma Roachee. And,
hang out a little bit, and we'll talk for a couple minutes after the show. So right on. You know what? I love Clayton. He is
He's down to earth.
Such a cool guy.
Yeah, he is.
And he's just got a vibe about him.
Yeah, I have a feeling, you two haven't ever really got to spend time together.
No, every time we've been in a close vicinity,
We've always been busy.
busy for everybody. And maybe we'll get a little bit of time to hang out.
Absolutely. So, you guys, it's Monday. Man, I'll tell you what, Facebook has become so negative. I just want you guys to love each other, smile at each other. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. And be a good human. Go.
Well, I'm thinking about what you just said.
I said Facebook's horrible.
No. The ending part.
Be a good human?
No, before that.
Which part? Can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Of course. I posted that on my page today and I thought, man, you remember like when we were in elementary school, we had those signs. I'm going to start posting one a week, like an elementary school sign on my page.
Well, no, I'm thinking about you and saying that.
I said that. Now, if I got anything negative to say, I may say it to you.
Oh, yeah,
like
you don't hesitate.
In private, but
No.
I would never, ever, ever say anything bad about anybody.
Well, I'm talking about the way you're mean to me all the time.
I'm not mean to you.
All the time.
I am.
You know what? We have got a great guest, a very special guest coming up on Thursday Night Vibes this week.
You hope.
Nope. I cleared it because he would have been here last Thursday if we would have pushed. But nope. I told him it was my calendar fuck up, not his.
All right.
So Dustin
Hawksworth,
Dustin Hawksworth,
the editor,
the
owner,
the creator and editor of large of Fat Nugs magazine, will be our guest this Thursday. So definitely one that you're going to want to tune in and check out. We're going to leave you with Cemento Dope. I do believe it's Why We Grow. And until Thursday night, today, and as always, thank you and peace, love, and good vibes.
Good night,
friends.
everybody.
Good night. Roll that dope.
Sting ding 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 na na boy. Sting ding na na ding ding boy na na ding ding boy. Stand a boy, stand a boy. Oh yeah yeah yeah. Gonna need you once, gonna need you once. While we grow, and this is why we grow. Why we grow, why we grow, why we grow. Sting ding na na mo, why we grow, why we grow. This is why we grow. Sting na na mo, and this is how it goes. That's the way we grow. That's the way we grow. Sting ding na na mo. And this is why we grow, this is why we grow, and this is why we grow.
First off, I don't support corporations. I'm a local Mendo farmer growing my personal medication. Why am I even in this police station? All I did was grow some cannabis, giving clean meds to the patients. They wasting time and all they money saying that it's a crime. I done took prescription pills and they was having me out my mind. You'd rather find that on me than this bag of Doja? If I could talk to God, he'd probably tell me you're doing just what I told you. Never thought that I'd grow up to be a grower, but I did. Just think it all started out back in the day when I took that ganja hit. Opened up my mind and it had me thinking about my options. Wondering why these pharmacies so quick to have us pill popping. It's a money scheme. They don't want us using green. They don't get no cut off someone selling dank to you and me. I know I'm brutally honest, but I keep it real, saying chemicals kill and cannabis heals. That's why we grow.
And this is why we grow. Why we grow. Why we grow. Why we grow. Sting ding na na mo. Why we grow. Why we grow. This is why we grow. is how it goes. That's the way we grow. That's the way we grow. And this is why we grow. This is why we grow. And this is why we grow.
I'm an organic farmer, chemicals don't mix with us. I'm tired of watching TV commercials repping prescription drugs that do more bad than good. If I could change the world, I would. When I was young, my mind was different, just an outcast, misunderstood. So the doctor's saying the pill's the way to calm me, cause they wanna control my mind and turn me into a walking zombie. I done lost some friends to Oxy, sometimes these visions haunt me, but I gotta keep moving on and staying strong, that's what you taught me. I done witnessed cannabis cure countless lives and heal up pain. I done seen them popping pills, the side effects killing their brain. I done seen a kid take CBD oil to stop a seizure. I done seen them ingest chemicals and then they start to seizure. It's backwards, doesn't make any sense. Too many lies would be exposed so they would never confess. Coming out the West, I never been fake, I keep it real, saying chemicals kill and cannabis heals, that's why we grow. To help these people in every state. Don't need pills to medicate, only day. It ain't about the money, it's about the game. Only thing taking away my pain is Mary Jane. To help these people in every state. Don't need pills to medicate, only day. It ain't about the money, it's about the game. Only thing taking away my pain, Mary Jane. That's why we grow.
I said to feed the nation, to keep them strong.
That's why we grow.
Why we grow, yeah. So you're on vegetation up on the land.
That's why we grow.
Why we grow. Stand up, why we grow. Good meditation, good vibration.
That's why we grow.
Why we grow. Stand up, why we grow.
That's why we grow.
And this is why we grow. Why we grow. Why we grow, why we grow, singing out why we grow, this is why we grow, singing out, and this is how it goes, that's the way we grow, that's the way we grow, and this is why we grow, this is why we grow, and this is why we grow. Ding ding na na ding ding na na na.